Picture this, you're speaking in front of a crowd. You're saying that you're happy to see everyone, but what if they're perceiving something quite different? The same could be said for verbal and nonverbal communication. One study showed that nonverbal cues, like facial expressions, tone of voice, and body language, account for 93% of communication during an interaction. So yes, what we say matters, but it's how we say it that matters the most. Aligning your words with nonverbal cues amplifies your message, helping us form meaningful connections with patients, families, and teammates that lead to better outcomes and collaboration. Our body language can completely change the message we send to our counterparts. Jenny, a nurse, tells a patient, "I really want to help you," but her arms are crossed, she's leaned back, and there's no eye contact. What that patient may hear is something more like, "I'm bored, I don't have time for this." But what if Jenny is facing the patient directly, leaning in and smiling, "I really want to help you"? Just a slight change in tone and posture makes this message more trustworthy and meaningful. Or two colleagues are discussing a difficult case. While Megan asks John a question, John mumbles, "I'm not so sure about that," checking his watch and looking through notes. What's he really saying? "I'm busy, your questions aren't important, I have better things to do." Instead, let's imagine that John is listening and nodding while making direct eye contact with Megan. Then, in a positive tone of voice, he says the same words, "I'm not so sure about that." This time, John's intentional use of positive body language and tone has calmed a difficult interaction, paving the way for a successful resolution. Just like healthcare, nonverbal communication unfolds on a case-by-case basis. Though some basic expressions like a smile or a frown tend to have universal meaning, other cues like gestures, how you're standing, or even tone of voice can be interpreted differently from one person to the next. So it's important to notice how others are reacting to you and adjust if needed. That's a look at how we can amplify your message. Give these tips a try and you'll make deeper connections that resonate, helping make sure we're all truly heard.